The Two Koreas, Freedom versus Fear. For thousands of years, the Asian nation of Korea was one country, but today it is divided into two separate and very different places, North Korea and South Korea. South Korea is a booming modern democracy. That means people there can vote to elect their leaders. South Koreans live a lot like you do. They go to school and study math, science, English, and social studies. They go online and search the internet. And they love pop music, especially the latest boy bands and girl groups. Life in North Korea could not be more different. North Korea is an isolated society ruled by a dictator, a person with unlimited power who controls his people. His name is Kim Jong-un. And North Koreans are taught to worship him. They also worship his father and grandfather, who ruled the country before him. Most North Koreans are very poor. They go to school, but they are not allowed to use the internet. They do not have electricity all the time. When they do, they can watch television, but only one of the shows the government lets them watch. The government even controls where people live and what jobs they have. How did North and South Korea become such opposites? Korea is located on a strip of land called a peninsula, right between China and Japan. Beginning in 1910, Korea was occupied or taken over by Japan. Japan ruled the country for decades, until the end of World War II. In 1945, at the end of the war, one nation split into two, the North .
Let's take a trip into the ocean to visit with one of nature's most incredible creatures, the great white shark. Look into its black eyes. Behold its massive jaws, packed with hundreds of razor-sharp teeth. Terrifying, right? But no, don't be scared. I want you to care about this shark, maybe even love it a little. That's why I wrote this month's feature nonfiction article, Saving the Great White Monster. And I want to take you behind the scenes of my story, which was one of the most challenging and interesting I've ever written. Like many people, I've always been fascinated by sharks. But until recently, when I thought about a shark like a great white, I mainly thought about shark attacks. I even wrote a book about an infamous series of shark attacks that happened in 1916. Interestingly, it was while I was researching that
What if you had one dream, and achieving it could change your life?
I would be the first one in my family to ever go to college.
I can't remember me not wanting to go to college.
My parents, they've been pushing college into my life since I started school, and I'm first generation, so it would make them proud.
My name is Deontay Atkins.
My name is Charlotte Lors.
My name is Joshua Pena.
Josh, Deontay, and Charlotte are seniors at Bronx River High, a special college prep school that helps students achieve their goal of continuing their education. They are first-generation college students. That means neither their parents nor their grandparents went to college.
My older sister was born when my mother was 16. But my mother didn't give up. She tried to go to college, but then she had my other sisters, and then I came. My mother and my father split up, and that left us without a lot of money. So for 3 years, we had to